Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a nice October day, and I'm here with my friend, Jose. You might know him, you might love him, but you're probably gonna hate him.
Oh, come on, man. That's assassination of character, bro. You can't do that.
Dude, no one can assassinate your character, dude. Your character will live on forever.
That's true.
And these beers may live on forever, depending on how legendary they are. What's your favorite beer, dude?
Sapporo.
Sapporo.
Yeah, I like
Japanese.
Sapporo.
That's like
La Fin du Monde.
La Fin du Monde.
It's one of my favorites.
The end of the world ale. See, what are you drinking?
I got the same as you, my friend.
Morning haze?
Why? Because I trust your judgment, even though I don't drink IPAs.
Okay.
Myself, I'm not a big IPA guy.
We got a nice wooden pallet. We got 5 sensational beers here directly from Trademark Brewing. And now, give me a drum roll to introduce the beers here. We're going to start it from number 1, the On Center Hell's Lager. Why don't we take turns trying them, huh?
Sure, buddy.
Take your word for it.
So I guess I don't get to try the IPAs.
Well, you're the guest here, so he's gonna go ahead and try number 1 here.
The On Center, guys. All right.
The On Center Lager.
Very smooth. Taste, excellent.
Okay, this is one of the original ones. I'm gonna go ahead and have a taste here.
Go ahead.
Still want to put my lips on his lips. It's weird. Okay. It's very weedy. It's a lot brighter. It's a lot clearer, a lot smoother. Number 2, the Batch 1 Farmhouse Ale. Got a nice clear color to it.
I like
Looks
the goldenish.
Yeah, it looks like a Miller Lite.
Go ahead, bud.
Wow. I almost got like a Saison kind of flavor right there. I want to almost say like Hoegaarden-ish. Try that. Tell me you don't taste some Hoegaarden in there.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
See how it's really light?
Yep. And then it has that little, what would I say?
Like the sour taste? Mm-hmm. It's got a sour taste.
A little bit.
It's got like a farmhouse.
Yeah.
I could picture myself drinking this on a bale of hay inside of a farmhouse, rats crawling all over, you know?
Sure, most definitely.
But then I get them with a pitchfork.
I can definitely see that as well.
Number 3, the Super Disc IPA. Okay, so there's hops in here, but they're not your regular hops, I gotta say. You don't get that pininess. You don't get like the upfront, robust flavor of earth. Try that. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, man.
Definitely a lighter IPA than I've had most.
That's one of the lightest IPAs I've ever tasted. Number 4, the Keyboard Double IPA. This one's gonna be a doozy.
Look at that, you can see through
Oh yeah,
it.
your liver's gonna be feeling it after that one.
Bro, screaming already. Yup, definitely much stronger than this one. Definitely, you feel that right away. Right away, bro.
Oh, this is the IPA with the robustness, but
yep, that you mentioned, exactly.
Ooh, it's like almost a little spicy.
Almost at the end.
A little spicy.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a spice.
That's what I don't like about the IPAs, the aftertaste.
See, it's a double IPA. So that's double the hops that they're putting in there.
They put it in there, yeah. I kind of like, ugh.
You don't like it?
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
I don't like that, guys.
Well, that's personal preference, baby.
It
That's
is
what
personal
it's about.
preference.
And we actually have a collaboration with Trademark and Firestone Walker, the 405. Kind of like an 805 tribute. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's an English ale, and we're going to try the hell out of it, aren't we? This one, I'm just saying, the 805...
It looks way darker than the 805, actually.
You drank the 805, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I like the
so
805.
Compare the color of the 805 to this one.
Does it look darker than the 805?
It's way darker than the 805.
Way darker.
This is like an IPA almost.
Looks like it.
But it's an English ale, so we shall try this.
Does it speak English, though?
Hello, governor. Hello, governor.
Oh, hello, governor. Oh, wow.
Ooh, a toffee taste.
Toffee,
This actually tastes like toffee, bro. It's straight up. It's like a morning beer. Try
You
that.
have a problem, my friends.
They have morning beers for a reason.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I need to have more morning beers. Like this one. It tastes good. It's like coffee and toffee.
I see what you're saying.
Coffee
Not
and
butterscotch
toffee.
like almost, but similar.
Have you ever tried a beer that tastes similar to this? What kind of beer? What was it called?
The beaver? Oh, that's peanut butter, huh?
Peanut butter stout?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But not
It's
quite
got
because
it's got a nuttiness to it.
Yeah, I just don't like it. Of course, guys.
Well, it's there.
Everybody has their own preference. To each their
Personal
own.
preference.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our results. We got good results. We got bad results. Actually, there's no bad results because all this beer was delicious.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think about everything in general?
Everything's delicious. It all depends on your preference
All that
and
shit
what you
was
like.
delicious. It was just delicious. Okay, so what was your number 5? Let's start
Number
from 5.
5 started with the least favorite.
Farmhouse, the batch one. Why didn't you like it?
Reminds me of farmhouse. I mean, hay is good if you're a cow or a horse, I think.
Batch one was my number 5 because it really did taste like they put some raw wheat in that mix or something like that. Some wheat. Number 5, not my favorite, but it was still intriguing. I liked tasting it. I liked all these beers. All right. Number 4. What's your number 4?
The Keyboard Warrior.
The Keyboard Warrior.
Just double IPA. I don't like it too strong.
My number 4 was the On Center. Out of all the other IPAs that I tried today, this was the one that was the lightest, but I just felt like the On Center was lighter than the Super Disc.
Now my number 3 was, you're not gonna believe it's a 405. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it. You didn't like it. Okay.
I didn't like the taste of it as well.
My
It tastes like
number
peanut butter or toffee, whatever that shit was.
My number 3 was Super Disc. Right after the lightness of On Center, it was just like a little lighter, but it was just a more easygoing beer. You know, a back end flavor punch right at the end, and it's not like bitter like most IPAs. It's actually sweet.
My number 2 was the Super Disc because of the same. You just elaborated on that. That's why I like it. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Very drinkable for IPA.
Drinkable in general.
Like I said, not a big IPA guy, but that was pretty good.
Yeah,
Very
it was
smooth.
good. My number 2 was the Keyboard Warrior. You really feel that punch. And this is the kind of beer that you could drink like a good 22 of and just feel on the level. You know what I'm saying?
My number 1 was the onset. It was smooth, great, tastes delicious, drinkable, obvious. I like the smooth, great. As soon as I tasted it, I almost took the whole thing, which is exaggerating. It took like more than half of that thing, but
Yeah, at least. Number 1 was the 405, baby, that collaboration with Firestone Walker. It's funny because your number 1 was number 1 and my number 1 was number 5.
Yep.
The reason I like the 405 is because it had that toffee taste. I ain't never really tried toffee in a beer like the way they presented it today. Usually when I have a toffee beer, it's usually in a porter or in a darker beer, but this was relatively light, but it still held that flavor that you can really like hold up and be like, hey, this right here, just try this. And dude, flavor all throughout, even from the beginning sip to the end sip.
here's to the 405. That's the freeway that goes down from.
Oh, being there for hours, baby. It's not a joke around here. High five, man. Let's go get some more of these beers, man.
Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the second episode of Season 2 Golden Craft Run, Trademark Brewing, 11 weeks open. Let me tell you, these beers overall, what'd you think?
They were great. They were great. We gave our reviews.
Sensational. Let me tell you, sensational. This is a great place. You got to come visit. They got good food in here and out here. Stop on by, man. Stop on by. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. Peace out. Michael Jordan's, this is it.
Michael Jackson, fool.
Whatever, dude.
Put that at the end. Put that Michael Jordan thing at the end.